For now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
I got it. Check.
Leo. Buzz. Shoot.
They go play action. Griffin. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Set. 15, Ronnie. 15 line.
You can't block me.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Good work that time to get him to jump. And now here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Check pass. Kill. Hey, turn it up. 57's the
Bravo.
57's the Mike. Check pass. 57.
From the shotgun, Griffin. Going up top. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Yep.
Mike 50. Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Now.
Throwing again. Griffin. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Bandit. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. I'm coming after you. Check 52. Deuce.
Ready?
To throw again is Griffin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, Wood.
Mike's 50. No change. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Under 10.
Go out.
Check 99. Check 90.
Hey, exit. Get it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Hey, lock it.
No.
Fight.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
90 Wolf.
Focus, defense, focus. Undercross.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Set. 60 yard.
Watch the slant.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Give me that ball.
80 weapon.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Smoke.
Max 50. Yo.
General West.
Yo.
Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Let's go, baby.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Mike 20.
They go play action here on first down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Ready.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, tight down.
Off the play fake. Eason. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
High 7.
Mike 20. I'm here all day.
Snap.
Operating from the gun. Eason. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
32. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 46. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down.
Pilot, 64, weak. Yes.
Get off the field.
Hey, Alpha. Hit.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, echo.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
5.
From the gun, Eason over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing on first down. Eason is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2nd and 5. And he's got his man on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And the Bengals first down.
Come on, set.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun, Eason, and he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike 50, Mike 50.
To throw again, Eason. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Here we go, here we go. 8, read.
50 to Mike. Go. Go.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, set, 90, Wolf.
50. Man, I got you.
Hey, Orbit.
Let's go, Mike 50. Bring it. Mike's 50.
Ready.
From the gun, Eason. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Yeah.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
You better be afraid of me.
Big grip.
Looking to throw. Eason. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Check. Mike 50.
Hey, box drop.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50.
2nd and 13. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Off play action. Eason. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Strong right.
Now Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. 50, plant. Hey, wahoo!
Mike, check, 59.
Third and long. It's Griffin. And that's caught by Smith. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Protein spill.
Check three. Check your hot read.
Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Set, ready? 30 base.
Watch time. Tight end right. 4 down. Check.
Shoot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Griffin. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Mike's 50. Push him back.
Now.
Here's Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Check 26. Bang.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
It'll be a loss of 1. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Let's go, defense.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go.
Look at me. Zipper.
50, Mike 50, huh? Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, that's scared.
Out of the gun, Griffin. It's caught. Smith. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.